Just when New Zealand were looking good to build up a partnership, Bangladesh comes hard and Mohammad Saifuddin picked up the wicket of Will Young. Colin de Granholm, the new man in for the Kiwis at number 4. A good strike rate of 140, scored 350 so far, but average 17.10. He needs to do a lot better today. Could have a good score on the board.
Well, yes, he's done nothing on this tour so far. Has dropped a catch, crucial catch for that. He's not bowling. Again, that ball darting in. And he's batting at number 4, so he's primarily batting as a top order batsman. And with this kind of experience, he was part of the main squad till about a few weeks ago. And this was poor cricket, I think, from Young. Ball pitching in line, just going onto the back foot and trying to play across the line. Lazy cricket.
Four fielders out there now for Colin de Granholm. Deep third man comes into the circle. There's a long on, long off, deep square leg and deep fine leg. Here comes Saifuddin. Another slower delivery, big appeal. Once again, same result. Saifuddin strike twice in this over.
Well, they've lost the DRS already and he's gone for it. Just hoping for another inside edge, but I think again bad batting. Ball pitched up in line on the stumps, right up, and playing across the line will cost him there.
That was very good bowling from Saifuddin, right on the money, right onto the stumps yet again. Front foot looks okay from here on. It was once again a slower one from Saifuddin, outfoxing the new batsman. It was a lot slower than the batsman had expected and it spun in sharply. That's very good cutter from the right-hander, right-arm bowler.
Is it cutting more than what is required? That is the key question here. We'll know that trajectory of the ball. Is it taking it past the leg stump? But even if it clips the stump, it's going to be umpire's call. So Colin de Granholm in big trouble here. Strange approach by de Granholm. Not at all comfortable here.
This looks really plumb from here on. And there he goes, clipping the stumps. Umpire's call. Saifuddin strike twice for Bangladesh. Colin de Granholm goes to the pavilion without making an impact yet again. New Zealand are tottering on 47 for 3. Rachin Ravindra to face Mahmudullah Riyad. Shot cut away for a single. What a comeback from the Bangladeshi bowlers since the steady start from the New Zealand batters.
A disaster trip for de Granholm so far on this trip. This is how he departed. Again playing across the line. What a strange shot by a top order batsman. Knowing that the ball is not coming onto the bat, no application, could have played a few deliveries, just provided the stability. From being 47 for 1, they've gone down to 47 for 3. They've basically undone all the good work they did. Tom Latham, the star of the last match, couldn't take his team through over the line, but showed glimpses that he is the guy who is in form. Probably left it a bit undercooked till the last. Will be interesting to see what kind of approach. Oh, what a delivery first up.
What a ball to start with to a newcomer. Mahmudullah Riyad. The perfect off-spinner's delivery for a left-hander. Tom Latham trying to guide that ball at the last moment. Lucky not to get an edge that time.
Beautiful loop, that high arm action, tall man. Mahmudullah, ball drifting in, pitching, gripping and then turning away. It's a good captaincy by Mahmudullah. Just bringing himself on. He's not bowling regularly these days. Just for sure he knows that Tom Latham will not go after him, as they've got 2 quick wickets. This will be the partnership building time, so he can bowl a couple of overs and get through with it.
This should have been stopped at cover region. Mahmudullah Riyad been the power play for so far for New Zealand. They started off well until Finn Allen departed. First ball he faced to Mustafizur Rahman, and since then Will Young and Rachin Ravindra batted sensibly, scored 41 runs in the power play until they lost 2 quick wickets again. Back live again, huge appeal, seems to be going down the leg side.
Again playing across the line, they'll have to watch out for this. This is a time where they have to retain the wickets, even if they don't get many runs. These 2 players in the middle will have to sustain this onslaught. Keep it going.
Oh yes, boy!
Ravindra has looked comfortable so far. He's faced 12 deliveries. Got a boundary already. Just a lack of experience at this point. 49 for 3 after 8.
My dear son, to Rachin Ravindra, Bangladesh will look to build up the pressure that they have been keep mounting onto the Kiwi batters.
Yes.
You'll have to be careful playing those onto the back foots. Mahdi can be a skiddy customer.
This was the appeal in the last over. Ball pitching just in line. This will be a wide. And the trajectory would have taken it past the stumps. Good umpiring by the one in the middle. Mahmudullah also knew that. They still got their reviews intact.
Probably it was also the angle, Mahmudullah Riyad coming around the wicket to the left-hander, always telling you the ball was going down to the leg side.
Oh yes!
A little bit short, not enough to play that towards backward point region. Mushfiqur Rahim has been a good fielder for Bangladesh, taken 4 catches so far in the series.
Well, it's a risky shot to play. Now they've got protection on the boundary. Sweeper cover is there. You have to really trust the length. Very well fielded, relay style.
Rachin Ravindra seems to be growing in confidence. He needs to keep up the tempo high as well. Already played 7 deliveries for his 15. Have already seen 3 batsmen walk back to the pavilion. That brings up 50 with that single for New Zealand. They are now 51 for 3. 7-4 so far. Finn Allen he scored early boundaries for New Zealand. Again down the leg side for a single.
Again, very risky, very typically Indian kind of flair to his batting. Ravindra, from the Indian origins. You can see that his style of batting is very risky. Just trying to flick anything pitched on the middle stump onto the leg side. Looks a well-composed player. Tom Latham will just have to take it up from where he left off in the last innings. He knows that his team needs him. This is very crucial, this partnership. If they can be together for next 4-5 overs, maybe score run a ball, then you're in with a chance to have a good slog in the last few overs. In the first game, they didn't have anything left in the tank to go after the bowling. 53 for 3.
The best part is Bangladeshi bowlers haven't given any extra so far. After 9 overs, New Zealand 53 for 3. And as Atul mentioned, both the batsmen out there need to build up a partnership if they want to post a good total on the board. Here comes Mahmudullah Riyad to Tom Latham. Flips it well, straight to the fielder, Mushfiqur Rahim. There. They'll only take a single here.
The sweep is a very good option in these conditions, but you got to gauge and judge if the ball is pitching outside the stumps. If you sweep from the stumps and you miss, you're a dead duck. The shot selection will be the key for both these players. Well played there, and it's a boundary. It was slightly short, just sitting up there, and Ravindra was in wonderful position to hit that.
Not where Mahmudullah Riyad intended to bowl this time. It was a lot shorter for the left-hander to rock back and punched it towards the cover region for a boundary. A welcome boundary indeed for Rachin Ravindra and New Zealand. They needed that badly. Mahmudullah Riyad not happy at all. What a ball! What a ball again from Mahmudullah Riyad. Just destroying the castle this time for the left-hander. Just after hitting a boundary, once again Mahmudullah Riyad and Bangladesh brings up a wicket.
Again a poor shot. I was just complimenting Ravindra for whipping these stump deliveries onto the leg side. This one just playing on top of it, all over it, and missing out. Was probably not expecting this well-flighted delivery right in the block hole. Played across the line and paid the penalty.
Probably he should have used his feet rather than rooted at the crease. Rachin Ravindra will be disappointed after his runner ball 20. New Zealand 58 for 4. Wickets kept tumbling for New Zealand. Bangladesh managed to come back really well. They are now struggling on 58 for 4 inside 10 overs. There you have got 2 new batsmen at the crease. Henry Nicholls joins skipper Tom Latham. They've got a job in the hand now. Average, nothing to talk about. 7.17, strike rate of 75.44. Still really need to improve those stats. Henry Nicholls. Will be a tough period for the Kiwis.
Again, they've dug themselves into a hole. We were just complimenting them, but this is poor batting. He was looking good till that Harakiri movement. Just played all over it. They scored a boundary before that delivery. Very clever bowling by Mahmudullah, just tossing this up nicely. Probably Rachit Ravindra's eyes lit up, thought that here is an easy flick to the onside, played all over it. And Mahmudullah Riyad has got so much experience. This is his 100th appearance. He knows how to tempt a batsman. He's not in the mold of Shakib or Nusum. He has to give that false sense of security to the batsman to pick up a wicket. The end of 10 overs is 60 for 4.
Ten overs completed, going at 6 runs per over. New Zealand off to a promising start, but things have turned around due to some batsmen who could have avoided some of the strokes they attempted and paid the price. But he's the man, Tom Latham, the hero for New Zealand from the last game, one who held it together, and he's got that onerous task of doing the same also in this game. Good afternoon, Tino.
Good afternoon, Shamim. Started off well for New Zealand this afternoon, being asked to deciding to bat first. Fortunately, the last few overs hasn't quite gone their way.
More bold the attack. Now they were a little circumspect as a bowling unit when the openers got off to a decent enough start with a couple of big hits. Now just feeling that the batters are under a better pressure, allowing the bowlers to try the different varieties that could have been put away, just a single resulting.
And the reason why they're allowing the bowlers to do that is because they've lost so many wickets in such a quick time. Batted really well the other night, Tom Latham. All through the innings and almost got his team across the line. Career best 65 in just 49 balls. Just wonder, came in 3 that evening and batted through the innings, led the side well. Just wonder why today dropped a couple down to number 5.
Oh, checked a shot straight back to the bowler. That was on the card. Just the pressure building, the big wicket of the skipper Tom Latham went down the wicket. The bowler saw him coming, dropped it short. All he could do is check his intention of attack and played straight back to the bowler.
Wow, just singing his praises from the other night. Shamim dances down the wicket and just closing the face on that ball. Probably would have served himself better to try and go back up the ground. But Mahedi Hassan and Nurul Hassan will not mind at all. Another wicket falls for New Zealand. The N4 man, Tom Latham, goes for 5. New Zealand now 62 for 5.